got that Dewey worm so good. Flipped on there, saw him, swimming right on that bed, and got him. That is the perfect finesse worm for fishing beds. Look at that, slid right up the line, put all the tension right there onto the hook. Are you kidding me? Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Outdoor Fever. Today we are going over another lure review, and this is going to be one of my favorite lures for the next couple of weeks. The bass are now in their beds here in Michigan, and we are going to be throwing this worm here on all the beds to catch all the bass every single time. So this is the Dewey Baits Shake and Bake Finesse Worm. There's many colors that this lure comes in, and I like this color specifically, just a regular green pumpkin or the green pumpkin purple color. Those are probably my favorites because they are very like not scary to the fish. They're very finessey. They're not loud and they're not vibrant. They're just an attacker on the bed that they cannot stand, and they just bite it instantly. So like you put this down, it's gonna flutter down to the fish, and they're gonna bite it before it even hits the bottom. Now, the way that I like to do it for maximum kind of like movement is I like to rig it about 75% of the way up towards the head. You can wacky rig it straight in the middle, but I like to rig it up towards the head just so that you can get more tail movement and less head movement. The tail movement is really what ticks these fish off into biting. I like to do this more on a spinning rod with 8-pound tests, 6 to 8-pound tests for smallies, and probably 8 to 12-pound tests for largemouth on the beds, just because largemouth get bigger. They can fight harder the bigger that they get. And I just like to rig it on this regular Guggen wacky worm hook. Here is what I have it on. It's pretty much the only wacky worm hook that I run. Sometimes I'll use octopus hooks, but for the most part I like the Guggen wacky rig hook. And right here I have it on pretty heavy line just because I've been fishing for a lot of bigger fish, pike and big largemouth. So it's a 20-pound test for these beds that I've been chasing lately. And you guys are going to see that this coming week. We are going to be hammering the bass on the beds. The water is almost there, and by this weekend it should be. And we are going to be going after some giant smallies. We already caught one, did not get it on camera, but I promise you guys that the next couple fish, the next couple big fish that we catch will be on the beds, and they will definitely be on this lure here. This thing is going to put them away, that it just floats right down into them, it flutters, and they cannot stand it. There's a couple things I don't like. So like Dewey, they make a really good product. They make a lot of really good colors. They make a just good quality overall lure. But when catching a fish, I feel like some of them, some of the worms do not have good durability. Some of the craws that they make have some of the greatest durability I've ever used as far as soft plastics go. But all this worm just doesn't have great durability. Like I've only caught 3 or 4 fish on it, and it's starting to tear in the back here, and all the fish that I caught weren't very big. So that's kind of what the con to this lure is. It's a really good lure, really good action, but you kind of like you sacrifice the durability for the action is kind of what you do here. So I think overall that is like a plus, but overall a very good bait that I would go check out if I were you guys. I will show you guys what this thing looks like in the water. Right here, it looks very good underwater. It looks just beautiful. You can also rig this wacky heart rig, like I said. You can put it on a drop shot. You can put it on like just a Texas rig with a smaller hook, but this is my favorite rig here, just a weightless wacky rig. So go use this bait, use those different rigs that I already told you about, and check this thing out at Dewey Baits, made by Dubro Fishing. And thank you guys so much for watching another lure review video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss me catching the giants on this. And hit that like button if you liked the video. Comment the next lure that you guys would like to see on this channel, and don't forget to share this with your all other fishing friends. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.